You can clip it anywhere. I highly advise just anywhere where it's closer to your mouth so you can hear.
I'm not gonna eat it.
No, I got you. I got you. Well, camera's rolling right now, so anyway, I don't do intros or anything. I just because everything is content to me, so I try to keep it generic as possible.
I've read. I was watching some of them the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you laugh a couple of times?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, then I did my job. Now let me stop.
But they're all like informative too, which is really cool.
You think so?
Yes.
I really just be rambling. Oh, wait, are you talking about the people I interview, or okay, I fucks with it.
Well, in your content too, like
the lives. Yeah, I know where I just be going crazy. Yeah, no, let me stop. All right. So again, like I said, off camera in the messages, I do this with everybody I have a sit down with. First and foremost, nervousness kicking in.
It's okay. Me too.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for coming to my platform, allowing me to interview you. So. You are an Olympic lifter.
Yes.
So, fitness coach, martial artist, power lifter, bodybuilder, strongman. I finally have an Olympic lifter.
Oh, wow.
So, typically what I do is I'll say, hey, let's start at the beginning. Like, tell us who you are. And then after that, I'll go with the flow and let me set the clock at least. So, I try to do a minimum of 15 minutes. But if you like doing this and you feel comfortable and want to talk more, we can continue on through.
This is all you, so I'm Gucci.
Alrighty then. So, with that being said.
Look at it.
You can look at me. I don't care. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
At you, because of this. All right. More comfortable. Okay.
Timer starts now. So anyway, tell us who you are, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. My name is Corina. Born and raised here. Definitely not in the military.
Got you.
I am 28 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
I have nothing really about me right there.
Are you sure? So what got you into fitness?
Back in 2017, the funny story is this well-known kid, well, he's not a kid anymore, he's a man. Ty Maggard actually was talking about Fit for Life.
I interviewed him.
You did? I've known him for so long.
Small world.
It's a very small world. Like, ever since I was in high school, I think
you got a martial artist background? Because he's one too. I'm sorry, continue.
I remember that he did talk about that. No, I was not. I did marching band and orchestra. Actually, I had, that's what I was going to go to school for. Dropped out.
I got you.
But no, he was like talking about Fit for Life, and I was like, bruh, I need to get in shape, man. Like, I felt so sluggish, and I was in college and everything. I was in the BLET program during the time, and I was like, I just need to get fit. Okay. And talked to Scott, and my first gym was the Fit for Life off of Bragg Boulevard.
Got you. So what was that like, that transition into fitness and like, not transition, but like your fitness journey before you decided to take the Olympic lifting route? Like, what was that like? Like, did you go through a body change, body transformation? Was it hard to stay consistent? Like, can we? Yeah, that.
No, yes. When I first started, like, I was on a weight loss journey. Okay. All I wanted to be is skinny. I did not care about my body. I just wanted to be skinny and not chubby. Because when I was younger, I was always made fun of my body. Okay. And I was so uncomfortable. So when I went...
Pause on that. You see that, fellas? The get back's a motherfucker, isn't it? So if you make... I'm so... Continue, sis.
Oh, okay. No, I was like, I just need to get skinny. And so all I did, I was a cardio bunny. I barely touched a single weight. I had a trainer. He kicked my ass. But I don't know where he's at now in this life. Hope he's doing good. But there's someone at the door.
It's fun. Oh, where's it going? Oh, just... Yeah, everything content. But anyway, continue.
Everything. I mean, hey, but I lost from 160. I went from 160 to 130 from February to June of 2017. So
what did that do? Your confidence must have went through the... I know it did.
I had braces on during that time too, because I had teeth missing. I had 8 teeth extracted, and so like from being where I was then and now, it was just...
So like did it help? Like did it make you feel good? Like it just... All right, so...
Absolutely.
So was it hard to stay committed at the time in body transformation, weight loss? Like was it like, what were some of the hard aspects about it? Was it the diet?
Yes. Okay. Food.
Okay.
God, because my whole family is obese except for my dad and my younger sister. Okay. Especially on my mom's side. So an outlet for like stress, like even for me now, like it's food. It has always been food. I legit would wake up. I would sleepwalk. I still sleepwalk. I'd have like a whole box of Oreos open in my bed and be like, "What the heck?" And like,
I definitely should have brought some donuts to this game. At least I know I wouldn't have been the only one eating.
No.
That wasn't a pun. I'm so sorry. They was gonna be like, RJ, fuck you, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But nah,
I haven't had a fresh donut in a while.
what from Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they don't got the pumpkin spice there no more. I broke a promise. I feel bad. But now let me stop. So people like has anybody ever come to you and be like, hey girl, I see you. It's very encouraging. Like did that like motivate you to also continue on?
It did actually. When I was at Bragg, that happened a lot. I
Okay.
had people. Actually, some of the staff was like, your transition was insane. So.
I don't know if I have to edit it out, I will. But like all like no helper like lipo or anything. Like this is all earned.
All natural.
All grind. All right, but so what was the workouts for you like as far as well, you said it was just cardio, so like I'd imagine it's like stairmaster, elliptical, sprints. Go ahead.
Crazy as it's about to sound, Jacob's Ladder was actually one of my biggest ones.
That how long?
Like 10 minutes. So you'll go like, I looked like a crackhead early in the mornings.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. That was one, because it's a full body.
Full body work.
It's a
So
full body.
like the fasting aspect. So like, what was that like too? Like, did your temperament change during your?
Yes.
You were harder to deal with
was
a little bit.
Bitch.
Oh, you said it. I was gonna be like, were you? The only reason I asked, so I know in fitness and a lot of people think it's like just with steroids and certain supplements. It's like nah, like a proper diet can kind of make you a little mean too as well. So that's why I was like, what was your temperament like? But you know, like I said, I'm glad you said it. You could have been like, I was mean. I'd be like, I take that. We'll go ahead and get to the meat and the potatoes. So out of all of them, bodybuilding, powerlifting, why Olympic lifting? So here's where my head is at about it. Since you went through that hard work anyway, and you know you lost the weight and got it to where you wanted it to be, like why not bodybuilding over Olympic lifting? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind. So I thought about powerlifting multiple times, and it's still in the back of my head. That's probably something I'm gonna do like in the
If you
future.
do it before me, I'm gonna be hella jealous. But
No.
goddamn, but yeah.
That'll probably be like in a year or two. This one morning, there was a trainer, her name was Danielle, and she was short, like really short, like 4 foot, like 10, 4 foot 9. She was super short. And she was small, but she was so like athletic and just built insane, like crazy body.
Okay.
And this one morning, I legit saw her do a snatch, and she weighed less than me during the time.
So it was like a whoa, like moment for you.
275 pounds over her head. And
She didn't hurt herself?
No, like never, no injuries whatsoever. I have injured myself. Like I caused a hernia and everything when I was deadlifting at one point. When I first got into it, I've never injured myself during Olympic lifting.
Okay,
Knock
so
on wood.
we're gonna definitely get to that part in a second. So so how long have you been training in Olympic lifting, and how many competitions have you done?
All seriousness, I've been lifting for about a year in Olympic lifting, but I got into it back in 2019.
Got you.
I've done one competition, but
Okay.
I have one coming up in October.
Let's get it and bring
finally-
donuts. No, let me stop.
No, go ahead.
No, I got you. Let's talk about your first day of the comp. Like, were you nervous? Did you get I asked everybody this who popped the cherry, whether it was bodybuilding, powerlifting, even if they got in the ring. Like, so let's go through that day. Like, did you get the jitters? Like, what were your emotions and feelings like?
I used to have a really bad stutter, and it came back that day. Like, I was stuttering. And then I didn't know what my name was. They were calling out, Corina, Corina.
And you just, huh? Yeah,
I was like, who's that?
oh shit, okay.
I was sweating so badly because before we get to the bar, of course, like whenever you go to like powerlifting meets, they get the chalk out. Same with Olympic lifting. They have a bowl of chalk. You're about to go to your bar. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And I just looked at them and I was like, and that's how I picked it up like this. And it was like, you're not supposed to do it. You just clap and go. But the bar was so sweaty. Well, the bar was sweaty because of me. I messed up on one. I did hit a PR that day too, though.
You watch anime at all?
Yes.
You know the character, what you're describing, the imagery that you're giving me. That's I'm like, oh that. But before you continue, at the comps, like so, you know how in powerlifting you have squat, bench, and deadlifts.
Yes.
And in Olympic lifting, So what are the lifts you have to do in lifting, and then we'll bring it back to the motions that you went through.
Absolutely. There's only 2 instead of 3.
Okay.
And you get 3 tries, and that's it.
Okay.
So the first one you always do a snatch.
Okay.
That's the one where you just go into that squat position and just go over your head just like that. That's just one single movement.
Okay.
And then they give you about an hour after your 3 tries with your snatch. Then you go into your cleans.
Okay.
And that's the clean and jerk. That's the one where you basically do the same thing, but you go like this, and then you go into your lunge.
Got you.
And that's 3 tries.
Okay, we'll go back to, now we can move it back to the motions. I'll be everywhere with my shit.
I'm ADHD, so you're good.
Okay, good, we on the same page. Continue.
No, you're good. No, they definitely, there's like a little.
We're doing good time. It does that. Keep going. Keep going.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Like for the snatches, they definitely grade you on your form. It's all about your form, your time, and you have to hold the bar until they say to drop it.
Got you. So with all that nervousness on the snatch, correct, the first one. So when you finally completed I'm not even gonna go through the motion because I don't even know what I'm doing. But when you finally completed the lift, like, so what went through your head for the first attempt?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, like you did it?
Yeah.
And then, go ahead.
No, that's the one I was disqualified on because I was so proud of myself, and I let go without them saying, like, drop it. And I was like, I was in a corner. And the funny thing is, like, I knew no one too, so I was proud of my corner. Because the platform, like, it was really cool, like, gym. This was in Charlotte. This was in Noda.
Okay.
It was like heavy metal barbell. All sick people.
Okay.
So the platform was like right there, but the back of the gym was behind the platform.
So, again, imagery that I'm getting was like a switch. So you're nervous, you complete the lift, and you realize you complete, like, yeah, bitch, drop it, and they be like, she's out of here.
Yes, that was me. At least that was my first one. I had 2 more tries.
Wait, so they still let you attempt the other 2 tries even though they didn't count? All right,
Absolutely.
So the second one, let's go through the motions of that. So clearly you was like, all right, calm down, clean up your act. So let's go through the motions of that one. So after you, beginning to end of your second one, like, what was your feelings like what was your thought process after you completed your second lift?
Cool. A lot of stress on the second one.
Because you had got the squat.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, I'm gonna mess up again.
Okay.
Of course, we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And so in the back of my head, I'm like, I know for a fact if I mess up, I will walk out. And I almost did.
Like, just grab your bag and just, say
Absolutely.
less, okay.
But it was in the back, so I couldn't do that because I had to go back to all the people and then go out.
So you were fucked either way.
Yeah.
You couldn't disappear. All right, so continue.
I wanted to know. Don't apologize. That one was better. It sucked. The only thing is, I knew I had potential of putting more weight on the bar because you can tell the people how much you want. So whenever you walk in at 7 a.m. in the morning.
You say that with such malice in your voice. But anyway, continue. When you walk in, damn, dude. Yeah, anyway.
There was no coffee. No coffee.
Oh, so everybody had to be on their best behavior with you, or they got a different Corina, huh?
No, I'm shy. I'm so shy. And I'm not.
You hate stupidity, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you too. Anyways,
Customer service.
There was a lot of stupidity that day, I'd imagine.
With myself.
Okay, but I'm sorry, continue. So clearly you hit the second one, and we move over to the third one, right?
The third one was probably my favorite one.
Okay. Why
because
is that?
I hit a PR, and I went over. I think it was 115 or 120.
Got you.
And I struggled with that for 3 months. But I think I had it because I had Bojangles early in the morning.
And plus all that energy you had flowing through your body, that just she was like, what? Yeah.
You were like, oh. Well, I had 2 energy drinks as well too. I brought them with me.
Okay.
AHP Labs. I love this. That's my baby right there. I love those. But
I tend to stick with Ghost. I know this is off topic, but it's just,
they're pretty good though. Is that the Swedish Fish one too?
Well, I mean, it's the freaking Sour Pet. Oh my God, what am I doing? Continue.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna watch this part and be like, that guy's a goofball, and she doesn't make it any better because she's entertaining his goofballness. Anyway, I like this. This is the energy and flow I like with my interviews. This helps me gauge you guys better. Cool. So believe it or not, damn, we're getting off topic. Okay, we're gonna get back on topic on the third lift in a second, I promise you. But
you're fine.
But
you're good.
I was nervous like anybody I've asked. When I say I was nervous, like I feel like somebody's gonna watch this and test me on this too, and then be like, nah, JK. But I feel like somebody's gonna be like, fuck no, and I'll be like, sorry for bothering you. But no, like that. That's why I like these interviews and the flow of them, because it helps me like gauge your character better. So I appreciate you helping me feel comfortable, even though I'm interviewing you. No. Anyway, third lift. It was a PR, and what now?
I walked off. I slammed the bar down and I walked off because I was just proud of myself. That's about it.
Did they let you pass?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So that was the snatch, right?
That was a snatch.
Okay. So can move over to the clean.
Cleans.
All right. Okay. So first attempt. Did you do the same thing? The first attempt on the clean. What was going? Because again, this is still pretty new and pretty fresh to you as a competitor. So when you went over to the clean, like what went through your mind?
I still had crackhead energy from the adrenaline.
Got you.
I felt like I can conquer anything.
Okay.
So I kind of did something where I didn't regret doing it.
What'd you do?
So whenever, like I was talking about, like how in the mornings you go in and then you get in the numbers that you want, you can change them. If you feel so comfortable.
On your first attempt?
With and like so, whenever you walk in at 7 a.m. in the morning, you get them.
You keep putting emphasis on the time. You must have really. But continue.
I'm not a morning person.
Me either.
I used to. I used to like. I can't believe when I was 21, I had 3 jobs. I went to college and I went to like the gym.
But this funky ass comp just took away from all that.
Took so much.
I believe it.
So much sleep.
I mean, anyway, you were saying? Oh, I apologize. Yeah.
I'm not a morning. I'm not a person. But in the morning, where you just give me like, hey, look, this is what I'm lifting. This is every attempt. That's what I'm hitting.
Okay.
But they're like, hey, look, if you want to change it, go ahead and change it.
Got you.
So I felt so confident, and I'm not gonna lie to you, confidence is something that I'm still working on.
Yeah,
it's
me
something
too.
that everybody's working on. Absolutely. And even though if you're being told like you're great at what you do, you're not gonna believe it unless you believe it yourself. I mean, like I said, we are your own worst enemy. So I mean, or our worst. I'm not your enemy. I don't want to be anybody's enemy.
Yeah,
But
me either. See, we're making good time. Can we continue?
no, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, say less.
Oh wow, time flies.
Oh yeah, no. Continue.
No, you're good. So I think I did. Now with clean and jerks, the cleans are my favorite.
Got you.
Love cleans.
Okay.
They're so fun.
So you went wild on that lift, I'd imagine.
Well, it's the clean I can do. It's the jerk
Got you.
that jerked me out. Because
Pun. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I'm so sorry. That was funny. It was just.
I was waiting for the dad joke.
Pun intended. But anyway, yeah. But I'm sorry. Continue.
Don't apologize. Because I hate the jerk part. Because it's the most just. You have to like focus on your form, or you will hurt yourself.
Gotcha.
Or the bar.
Yeah, because you could like dislocate a shoulder. Well, so from the range of motion from where you start, from here, and then up.
You have to like.
Yeah, you could. Okay, but continue.
And then that, yeah.
So the first lift, obviously you completed it. So like, was everything just second nature? Because like you're coming close to the end. So like, what's the energy drink? Did you go up in weight in each of your lifts, or?
I did.
Okay, so what was your starting weight for the first one?
I started for snatches or clean jerks.
No. You're clean.
So
because you hit a PR on the snatch, right?
Yes.
Okay, there
I
we
did.
go. So yeah, what were your numbers on the clean?
115, 125, and 135.
Did you PR at all on those, or those were just the numbers you were comfortable with?
115, 125 is what I was comfortable with.
Okay.
135 was supposed to be my PR.
All right.
I did not hit it. I failed. That was my red one.
How did you feel?
I felt like I was a failure.
Okay. So I know what to expect at my powerlifting competition.
It sucks. I mean, there's people that'll tell you about the red, like they'll get the greens, reds, and all that, and they'll tell you like how they feel about it. It made me know. Now I will say this: it made me feel like I know what to expect for my next one. And I rewatched my videos and I cringed so much because I was nervous. It was my first time on the platform. I was by myself. My trainer, 10 out of 10, best trainer I've ever had. He's in Vegas right now. He actually trains a lot of people here at Fit for Life and Worlds and everything around all over North Carolina because he was stationed here. But I didn't know what I was expecting. I did not know what to do, and I I blacked out basically. I was watching my lift this morning because instead of, I froze a lot because at first I was like, oh my God, I did it. And I was like, I don't know the next step. But with the jerks, the clean and jerks, the easiest part is thrusting the weight up in the air and catching it back into a squat. Gotcha. Super easy, super still. And like, you can just stay right there forever. It's getting back up and doing the next movement into the jerk, because you have to think of like your foot placement. If you you can easily trip. I've done it so many times. I hit my chin on one of the bars over there too.
So my bad. As you're explaining it, like, so my thing is, I didn't even consider that because I'm over here focused on the joints up here, because like I've seen videos where people like legit dislocate. That's why I'm like, so what's the worst case scenario if energy drink? What's the worst case scenario, like, if you're making good time again? My bad. I'm gonna keep talking. What's the worst case scenario if your footing isn't right? So I'd imagine, obviously, you could fuck up your knee, your ankle, your foot. Like you could, like as soon as have you seen people go like that before with their?
I have done that. I have done that. Thankfully, I did not like
break something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, knock on wood. But yeah.
The worst thing I've done with like Olympic lifting was thankfully there was no weight on the bar. It was the 15 kg, because for women you have to start out with 15 kg. That's a tongue twister. But I lifted it, and I was very much so novice. Back 2019, I smacked the weight on my neck because I didn't have the grip on correctly.
How did you not hurt?
Oh no, I went down. I stayed down. I didn't want anybody to talk to me. I said, I'm good.
Did you throw up the white flag too? Like, okay, we'll revisit this. Yeah, okay. I got you. Okay, man. So you complete your first lift, your third lift. So when you were completely done with the comp, regardless if you didn't hit your third lift, you still did good because you competed. What was your feeling like? Were you like, yeah, bitch, I'm done, I'm accomplished? Like, yeah, conquer, I'm coming back. I'm sorry, continue. What were your feelings when you were done, sis?
You know what the funny thing is?
What's up?
That competition started at 9 a.m. in the morning.
And you had to be in there at 7, but yeah.
No,
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
It ended at 6 p.m. I left at 2 p.m. because I said, oh, I'm done.
You didn't even stay for the...
Out of 200 people, I did make 60.
Oh, so you were just like, well, I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
So what
I was hungry.
I understand. She got donuts that day. Yeah, now let me stop. So, but like, even though was there some level of accomplishment because you did compete, or were you just like, it's just another day, I'm gonna come back. I'm glad for the experience I gained, but did you, any sense of reward from it? Did you? Okay, so let's talk about that. I guess, like, just what were your thoughts and all that when you were finally done with that day? I bet you slept hella good that day too.
Oh gosh, I did. I had cookout.
I believe it. Immaculate. But yeah.
It was very rewarding because I proved to myself that I can do whatever I set my mind to.
Okay.
That was the biggest thing because I enjoy leaving projects.
Okay.
Because it's like a mountain. When you see a mountain, you're like so excited to climb it. You get prepared and everything. You get your book bag ready. You get your food, snacks, everything ready. That day finally comes. You start it. You start walking it. And you see, like, Mount Everest, there's going to be dead bodies everywhere. And you're like, that ain't for me.
Wait, what? I'm going to continue.
Oh, no, I love history, and I love, like, geography.
I did not know that aspect
No,
about
like, they use, it's so graphic, and I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
But they use the bodies as like, markers. Like, place markers. Like, okay, this is the mile that we're at. Okay, this is where we're at. It's terrifying.
I think I'm not. I'm gonna take that off my bucket list. But you were saying feeling of climbing Mount past the dead bodies, but feeling of climbing Mount, the feeling of accomplishment. So what was it that said outside of where you placed?
Yeah.
What were the other things that made you say I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna attack this bitch again? Like, was it the overall love for it? I guess.
I fell more in love with it that day than I ever felt
because you competed.
Absolutely.
And then you can also say I'm an Olympic lifter because I've competed. So now, the only reason I say that, I don't know, attention span of a squirrel, but I don't know if I stated it before, but in my eyes, in my mind, you can't say you're whatever category, a martial artist, bodybuilder, power lifter, strongman, whatever, unless you competed. You can say that you train in that aspect, but you can't identify. So now that you are an Olympic lifter, like obviously since you're still doing it, like there's a love for it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I know I rambled.
No,
So with that being said, and I need to stop saying I'm sorry. I need to work on that. What are some? So damn, we've mentioned a lot of good aspects about it. Are there any negative aspects to powerlifting that you do not like that you would like to discuss if you want to?
I felt out of place.
Why is
Because majority of my friends, they either bodybuild or they powerlift. And the people who used to Olympic lift,
Shit, I feel special. Like I'm doing something.
and you're like, I'm part of this gang.
Yeah.
I was doing lifts that I haven't touched in like months. I finally touched a deadlift. I think a month after my competition, like in June.
So does aspects of powerlifting assist with your Olympic lifts?
Yes.
So which lift?
Squats and deadlifts.
Okay.
Because you're pulling up that bar for that momentum. And then whenever like you go into your squat, you're at the bottom and like coming back up. That is one of the biggest, strongest, most helpful lifts. But it's not just the squats that like is our the lifesaver. It's your shoulders. It's your upper body. Because of course you're putting it over your head. And
So you have to. It's safe to say you have to be well rounded in lower body strength and upper body strength for. Okay, say less. So if you don't mind, so you do want to do a powerlifting comp one day, right?
I'm like, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well if you do it before me, I'm really gonna be jealous. Like, ain't this a bitch?
I don't want to fight you.
Well, no, never that. I'm scared of everybody. But now,
Same.
but now, so out of the squat, the bench, and the deadlift, what is your favorite lift out of those three?
Deadlift.
Deadlift. What's your numbers right now?
Not that great.
Okay, say less.
I mean,
understand.
finally hit 200.
No, man, that's look, that's commendable. A lot of people still struggle with the bar. So, but so when is your next comp? Out of curiosity.
I finally got my numbers back for the USA weightlifting membership because you have to pay for it every month. Like this majority of the memberships that you have. Because I was like, I'm not doing it again. After my wreck, I lost my hope because I was like, my lower back was killing me.
Okay.
And my shoulder.
And I'm glad that again when I found out about it, I said, oh my God, I feel so. But anyway. Yeah.
No, I mean I didn't like talking about it because everybody gets in something.
Did it? If you don't mind me touching on
Absolutely.
that, did because of what that wreck took from you, I'm not gonna say that it make you bitter, but like, did it kind of make you like angry because you already had a plan to get back on, and the circumstance and life happened? So, yeah. So, but like, did it like make you bitter, sad, angry because it took away from? Oh my, apologies. Just doing a quick interview. Is that okay? Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
You're good, absolutely.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up in like 5 minutes anyway. But no, you're good.
Absolutely.
That's
This is everybody's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you know I'm not a jerk, y'all. I promise y'all.
No,
Let me stop.
No, you're fine.
You're good. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, so it deferred you, but like so how long were you out of the gym and just Olympic lifting period with that wreck, out of curiosity?
So my doctor told me not to like lift for a very long time. And I was like, joke's on you. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah. We all hard-headed. But yeah.
I know I'm stubborn as heck. That's why I'm still where I'm at in life. That's just me. I couldn't lift anything heavy.
Got you.
I couldn't run.
Got you.
I just got back to running too.
Okay.
I couldn't squat. I can bench, but what was the point if I couldn't do anything else too? And it kind of led me down to a very like dark, depressing black hole.
Got you.
Where I was like, okay, I don't want to do anything. If I can't do this, I can't do that. My trainer, who was fantastic, I love him to death. He was there for me. He kept giving me workouts, and he was like, Corina, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But
were they rehabilitation workouts? Like
yeah.
complementary to your injuries?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Hell of a coach, but yeah.
He's a great coach. Now, he's not one of those cookie cutter ones or like he's not like a copycat ones where he's like, here, you have this workout, but the same girl has a workout. Or this guy has the same thing.
It's specific to that, to his clients.
Yes.
Okay, so
whatever your goal is, where you're at, that's where he's at. He's with you. He'll tell you, like, you're kind of stupid right now. He doesn't sugarcoat anything either. And I want that. I want someone to be mean to me because I'm nice. And if you're nice to me, then I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm doing great. But if you tell me I'm fucking up, absolutely.
I get it, but not really. But anyway, so say less. So but obviously in your own way, you're making your comeback. I see you, like you were on the. Am I allowed to say I don't want to eat?
No.
Yeah, you were on the treadmill like when you got here. I said, okay, so she eating for real. So with that being said, so if you don't mind, we touch on this. So you do plan on getting back?
Yes.
What is it called? So the powerlifters call it the platform. What do y'all call it?
The platform.
So you do plan on getting, well, I mean, regardless, whether it is in October or November or it takes you a little bit longer because of your injuries, I support it. Your gym community, we support it. Hopefully, I can make it to that one with donuts. Like any comps I go to, whether it's bodybuilding or power, you can ask people. It's like, damn, this dude really has a problem with. But anyway, yeah.
Donuts are great.
Yeah.
Mine's cookies.
But definitely just good luck to you on that journey.
Thank you.
So I also ask everybody this, like an aspiring competitor, regardless of what it is, bodybuilding, strongman, or powerlifting. So an aspiring competitor for Olympic lifting, man or woman, is there any words of encouragement you'd like to give to them?
My favorite word is being resilient and stay resilient no matter what.
Okay.
The only reason why is because it's so easy to give up.
Okay.
But everybody can give up, but not everybody can continue going.
Okay.
So you just gotta be that little fish.
Let me hit you with this rapid fire, and we'll end it. And then
Sure.
hopefully, if it's, oh wow, I think we did 30 minutes because I hit the reset time for we probably did more than that. So thank you so much for the content.
Yeah, no, I'm having a blast.
And
I
hopefully,
don't get to talk to people about this.
I hope everybody laughs a little bit too when they see all this.
They're like,
but,
what the heck?
Hopefully, when I get more organized, so there's still people that I plan on interviewing.
Yeah.
Only reason, so you guys, believe it or not, and I'm pretty sure you know this, but you guys inspire me and you guys inspire others. That's why I wanted to bring you guys to this platform and just give y'all a face to some of my inspirations, but it also helped me being able to talk to people and come up to them and be like, hey, can I just have just a simple conversation with you about fitness? So thank you for helping me get past that fear.
No,
now, one person's going to see this and be like, when he asks me, I'm going to fuck with him, be like, fuck no. No, I'm fucking with you.
Actually, when you messaged me, I did not even think about going back into Olympic lifting. And because it was just, I hit that bad spot back in like December and January were probably my worst months.
Lowest?
Yeah, I've gained. When I competed, I was weighing at 150, and now I'm weighing at 170. And
you wear it well, sis, so don't let nobody fuck them. But yeah, continue.
Food and protein and lifts, back extensions, not squats, back extensions. Thanks to my coach.
Sounds like a great guy. You hear that, coach? Now let me start. Yeah.
Emilio.
Yeah.
But I would lift, but I would not give my 100%. And if I hit any like PRs, I'd be like, okay, that's great. But like when you messaged me, I was like, it's in the back of my head. I would like to because like my goal was to lose weight and look great. And after you messaged me, legit the day after, there was these two girls, and they were talking about snatches, and I was watching their form and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed that. And I texted my coach, and he said, you got 4 weeks left of your program. Get into it. And after that, let's train and then find an event.
If I may make a request, sis, at the end of the day, please still be careful. And the only reason I say that, if I did ignite that, I'm grateful for it, but I don't want you to put you in a position, not me or other influences that put you in a position to where you cripple yourself more. Here's what's also inspiring, regardless of what your title is, all the titles I said, martial artist, power, whatever. What's really inspiring is the fact that you still show up. What's even more inspiring is from a mental aspect, having those dark days, and then, you know, you're showing people the amount of resiliency that you have, that, hey, I can do it, you can do it too. You just have to find what works for you to continue.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so like I said, whether it is this year or next year, I support it. Obviously, your family and friends support it. The healthy aspect of it, the gym community, we support it. But I just request that, hey, please don't do anything to hurt and hinder yourself.
Oh, absolutely not.
But let's eat. Anyway, let me get to this questionnaire. All right, it's 10 questions. The timer is 60 seconds.
Whew, okay.
And the time starts now. All right. Question 1, rest day or cheat meal?
Oh, cheat meal.
Conventional deadlift or sumo?
Sumo.
Energy drink or coffee?
Coffee.
Cardio or sauna?
Cardio.
Bulgarian split squats or hip thrusts?
Thrust.
There we go, I got you. Bodybuilding or strongman or strongwoman?
Bodybuilding.
Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
Rock and roll or hip hop?
Rock and roll.
One rep max or repetition?
Repetition.
So generally I say fitness model or muscle mommy or skinny dude or big boy. I can't say that in this one, so I got to think of another question. Help me think of one. Everything is content. We got 19 seconds.
Miss Incredible.
Miss Incredible?
Mrs. Incredible.
Okay, good. That'll be the answer for the question. Anyway, that's the end of it, sis. On some real shit, again, thank you. When I do this again and I reach out, I hope I can bring you back.
I'm black.
Back.
I can.
I might edit that out, y'all. I know I say everything. No, I'm kidding, but hopefully I can bring you back to this this platform and we can have another sit down and just talk. Talk about your progression. If there's things you want me to cover on our next one, please let me know. But again, thank you so much.
No, thank you.
All right, bam. And we are out.
That was fun.
See, told you.